Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you all have had a good week. Wanted to go live today with my 5 on Friday, and hopefully something I say will help to encourage you. So anyways, wanted to start out with my mom. On Monday, she was still in quarantine, unfortunately, so we didn't get to go and see her. That's going on, I think, almost 2 weeks now, so that was hard. I tried to do Mondays with Mom on the Echo, but unfortunately the TV was too loud and I couldn't hear her. But the good news is she finally got off of quarantine on Tuesday. So that's good. And then Tuesday was Amelia's birthday, my daughter. And I called to tell her what day it was. And unfortunately, she, even with me, giving her prompts, telling her, what day it was. She knew it was somebody's birthday, but she didn't know who. And I even tried to give her prompts like, it was one of your granddaughters, and that still didn't connect, unfortunately. But I finally just told her. And at first, I put Amelia on, and when she heard her voice, she seemed happy about it, but then she just kind of trailed off. So that was kind of sad. I mean, I felt bad for Amelia, but that's the sadness of dementia. And I know, a lot of people have it way worse, but it still was another loss, for us. And any loss is a loss, and she should be able to be celebrating with us right now, or should have been able to be celebrating with us. That was that. Also, finally connected with the nurse practitioner, so I have communication with her now. They're still trying to dry out this rash, and it's not going that well. We're having a hard time getting them to keep her dry, changing her every 2 hours and keeping it dry. So that's a constant fight. The hospice nurse actually texted me yesterday with a weird question. She asked if my mom was still on the cholesterol medicine, and I said she was. And she said, why? And I said, well, because she has a major problem with cholesterol. In fact, she built cholesterol, her and her mother both. It's kind of like a hereditary thing. And they'd been on cholesterol medicine forever. And she said, well, I think we should take her off of it. And I was like, why? And she said, because they're finding that it's not good for the elderly, that it's side effects, I guess, I don't know, or worse or something like that. And so I kind of am wrestling with that. I mean, on one hand, if it's going to make things worse for her, that's one thing. But at the same time, I don't want to make that decision and then have her, God forbid, have a heart attack because he stopped the cholesterol medicine. But at the same time, I have to consider what kind of life she has right now. So I'm kind of struggling with that. I mean, if you guys have any advice or opinions on that, let me know. But I said, let's go ahead and try it and see what happens. And then I have a care conference scheduled for next week. I did talk to the social worker finally got back to me and said they've come up with a plan that they're going to ask her if she wants to go. And if she does, they're going to wheel her in and then say, okay, thank you for coming, wheel her out. Isn't that crazy? Whatever, as long as she's not there when I show up, that's all I care about, because we have some serious things to discuss. So hopefully we will get back in to see her next week, and get back to our regular schedule. In the meantime, was Amelia's birthday on Tuesday. We went to Top Golf on Sunday to celebrate with some friends, and that was fun. But unfortunately, we were up on the 3rd level, and I have major problems with heights and vestibular stuff. And so I went to hit the ball, and I just got really freaked out. Felt like I was going to fall over, and only was able to hit about 3 times. But we still had fun, and of course, the guys did it the best. And we've been trying to get to Golf for years now. We went right before COVID and weren't able to get in because we didn't have a reservation, and then we couldn't go for like 4 years, and so we finally were able to do it. So that was fun. But her birthday overall was really good. On Tuesday, we ended up having family dinner, and I took her shopping at Nordstrom's. Unfortunately, we couldn't really find anything that was affordable. But she ended up getting stuff on Amazon, and it was just fun being together. And I ended up making her a cake. I hadn't made her a cake in a very long time, even though I had a baking business for years. I kind of got burned out And she was kind of just ordering cakes from different places. But this year I decided to go ahead and make her one, and I used a recipe from Danielle Walker's Celebrations Cookbook. Is a chocolate cake. It's dairy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, grain-free, and it was amazing. It came out wonderful. I have pictures on my Facebook page if you want to check it out, and also if you want the recipe, I would highly recommend it. And like I said, you know, it was a beautiful day, and it was really great to celebrate with family. But unfortunately, we're missing, of course, my sister, my dad, and my mom. But we made the best of it. Took out old pictures and were reminiscing and came up with a lot of good memories. And we're able to include them that way. So that was good. So on to 26. I'm just really proud of, you know, the woman that she has become. She's amazing. You know, we still have our mother-daughter issues and we fight sometimes. But overall, she's an amazing girl, woman, beautiful inside and out. If anyone has any single sons, let me know. Because she's definitely looking. And then 3, since I didn't go with my mom this week, I decided I've had this project on the back burner for a while, is going through my closet. It has become a complete nightmare. I've been living out of the laundry basket, and I just cannot take it anymore. And so I decided to open Pandora's box on Monday and start the process of reorganizing and cleaning out. And I don't know about you guys, but I have major problems with giving away things, getting rid of things. I wouldn't say I'm a hoarder, but I definitely keep things. So let me know if you guys have the same problem or if you have any advice, but it's going well. I'm making progress. So I'm going to continue to make updates on that. So that'll be good. And then number 4, my Etsy things are still slow. Unfortunately, I was trying to see if I could get someone to help put SEO on my website, and she let me know last night she didn't think that was a good idea, that SEO really is not the way to go. So I think I'm going to try a Facebook group and see if I can get any traction that way. I also made another reel for Kale, went back to Kale this week, made a reel for Simple Mills. And that was a nightmare last night trying to get them to accept it. Somehow my Party Decor More page is now connected, and I didn't really want it on that account, but went through this morning. Now my biggest problem is getting the money to, or getting the deposits to go to my bank. So that's another issue, but anyways, that's that. But I'm hoping to make more reels for them. So that'll be good. Still getting denied for Amazon influencer, but I'm not sure that's the way to go now anyways. So anyways, last but not least, of course, prayer. Let's not forget the hostages is a main priority. Today is day 181. I think on the 7th of this month, it will be 6 months they have been in captivity. That's just unfathomable. I don't even know what to say. This whole thing is just, it's sickening, you know, on top of what happened with those those people with World Central Kitchen. Just I don't even have words anymore for how horrific this situation is. We need to find an answer. We need to stop this madness. These hostages need to be released. We need to get peace. We need peace. We need peace. You know, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just been handled so horribly. But the main priority, of course, is the hostages and the innocent people in Gaza at this point. And also today is, coming up is Ramadan. So I want to wish happy Ramadan to anyone that's celebrating it. Wanted to keep some people in prayer. My friend, of course, Josh, you know, his mom, his dog, you know. Also, I heard there was an earthquake this morning in the east, and New Jersey was one, so I hope all my friends in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut are okay. My friend Jana lives on Instagram for her husband. And I wanted to say a prayer for the hostages that I saw this morning. It goes, our family, the whole house of Israel, who are in distress or in captivity, who stand either in the sea or on dry land. May the Omnipresent have mercy on them and take them out from narrowness to expanse and from darkness to light and from oppression to redemption, now swiftly and soon. Amen. I mean, if you guys can just pray for peace, please. You know, also pray for this war to end of course, in Israel, Gaza, but also Ukraine, people in Haiti, stop LGBTQIA hate, anti-Semitism, gun violence. Pray for this country, that we find somebody good to run it. Also, I was watching something this morning about Ramadan, and this man said something really encouraging. I think his name was Imam, I believe. And he said, killing one person is like killing all humanity, and we are just all one family. And I loved that. So I hope something I say today was an encouragement to you, and I hope y'all have a good week. End.